back to our channel, the Stretford Islanders. I'm Sanchez, and today we're just going to preview the Spurs match. But before we get into the pre-match prediction, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends, get all your other United fans involved. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So basically, I'm going to start off with the formation I believe we should play. So I'm just going to touch base on the last time we played Spurs, which was in December, and we got a 2-1 victory against them. That was Jose's first game back at Old Trafford. A good 2-1 victory with Rashford scoring a penalty as well as another good goal. He could have had a hat-trick that day, actually. He was playing really well. So I'll just start with our formation. I think we should play a standard 4-2-3-1. I think we're getting a bit more comfortable with that now. We've seen Ali play a back five away to, some big away matches, like, City away, as a few others. But I think Spurs just don't have that much. Spurs are a really good team, but I'm not that scared of Spurs enough to put five at the back. They're not a Man City or Liverpool, are they? So I'm going 4-2-3-1 as the formation. So in goal, obviously, I'm going to stick with David De Gea. So I'll go over the back four now. I'll start at left back, and I will start Luke Shaw. He always has a lot of criticism, but I think he's stepped up this season. He's getting more fitness now, and hopefully he's getting back to his best. So I'll stay with Luke Shaw at left back. Right back obviously speaks for itself. AWB, the Spider. He's starting every match. And then the centre backs, I'm going to go with Harry Maguire, the captain, obviously. And then I'm going to go with Eric Bailly. Tough call between him and Lindelof, but I think Bailly is just edging it. Just because of pace, I believe. Pace and power. Coming up against Spurs, you're going to have Heung-min Son, Harry Kane. I just feel we're going to need somebody who's a bit more aggressive than Lindelof. But that's my opinion. You guys are, welcome to have your opinion. Don't forget to comment who you think should start or what formation you think we should play. Don't forget to comment down below. Moving into midfield, for the two holders, I'm going to go with Pogba and Fred. Pogba obviously speaks for itself. Well, not necessarily, because he's been out for 6 months or so. So that's not an easy call just to throw him back in. But I think if you got world-class players like Paul Pogba, he has to go straight in. He has to go straight back into the team. He's got 5 substitutions with this new Premier League rules, so you don't have to worry about him playing the full 90. That's why I say get him in now. Get the lead, 2-goal lead, and then you could put on a Matic or McTominay, just to slow down and see the game out. But yeah, so I'll go Pogba and Fred. Obviously, I'll just touch base on Fred. Fred was unbelievable before we stopped the season, or before the season stopped. He was really finding himself. It took him a year to find his feet, but coming from Brazil, it's never going to be easy. So I'm just glad he's finally found himself, and he looks a real player. So moving on to the forward, the front three behind the striker, I would start, I should say, Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, he speaks for himself. He's come in, really stepped up to the plate. He's added that extra quality we need, especially with Paul Pogba being out for so long. We needed Bruno, and he really come in and done the job. So I'll start with Bruno Kem, and moving on to the left wing, I would start Marcus Rashford. Moving on to the right wing, I would start Daniel James, and striker up front by himself is Anthony Martial. Just to touch base on Rashford really quickly, he's just come back as well from an back injury. But he's just come back as well. But like you say, with quality players, you just got to get them back in. Especially, he didn't have a muscle injury or nothing like that. So he should be just touch and go. He's had months off now. So hopefully Rashford is firing and ready to go. Daniel James, I think his pace will cause a lot of trouble to whoever Spurs is playing. Whoever's playing left back at Spurs, whoever it's going to be. Spurs are a very good team, so I'm not going to sit there and underestimate Tottenham, because I know they are a very good team and they've got a top coach as well in Jose Mourinho. I'll go De Gea at the back, Maguire and Bailey, centre backs, Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka on the right. I'll hold with Fred and Pogba, Cam, Bruno, left wing, Marcus Rashford, right wing, Dan James up front, Anthony Martial by himself. And as well as the bench, kind of speaks for itself. Just get the best players on there, best attacking players, because it doesn't make sense having defenders. I mean, apart from one defender in case it's an injury, but I don't see much point having, defenders and on the bench. I think we're gonna have 9 players on the bench now, so that's a big plus. And you can make 5 substitutions during this little 9-game mini league. So with that being said, we shouldn't have to worry about people playing 90s, or you know what I mean. We've got virtually a fully fit squad. This is probably the first time Oli has ever had or been able to call upon a fully fit squad. So for these next 9 games, it's no excuses. It's bottom half, I think 70 or 80% of the teams we play in the bottom half, apart from like Leicester and Tottenham. So we definitely need to be picking these points. But saying that, these are the same games that we dropped points in, prior to Bruno's arrival. These little small games for West Ham and, all these other little small clubs. So we just got to make sure we do the job. We don't go there thinking, points are just going to be given to us, because it's everyone's starting from a zero playing field. Even as far as no fans being allowed in the stadium, I think that plays into everyone's hands. It doesn't matter if you're home or away. I don't really fancy United playing without fans. I don't, because United's so used to, hearing the crowd all game. Some clubs are not even used to hearing the fans, so playing with no fans is just going to be like playing on a normal match day. But whereas at Old Trafford, we've got 75,000 strong every single week. Those players hear their name being chanted, so it's definitely going to be a massive difference. So for the final result, Spurs away, Friday, June 19th, 8:15 British Standard Time kickoff. I, Sanchez, am predicting a Manchester United win, 2-1. I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes to score. Don't know which way, but I don't really care. As long as they win, I'm not bothered. I just want the 3 points. I don't care if it's 1-0, 7-6, 5-4. I just want to leave Tottenham way with 3 points. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come on, United!